Thank you, viewers. This is Mr. Odingo, and I'm coming in for Madam Violet, who is not in. And according to what she has informed me, you were able to study how to find gradient of a straight line. Mine today will be to show you how to calculate or to determine the equation of a straight line. Now, a straight line has many coordinates, but I'll just take, for example, if you have a line that is a straight line that is passing through points 3, 4, and point B, which is coordinate 5, 8. We need to find the equation of a straight line passing through these two coordinates. The first thing we have to do is to calculate the value of its gradient. And the gradient, we say, is change in y over change in x. That is x2 minus x1. So here we'll say this is y2, this is x2, y1, x1. If you are getting the gradient of this particular line, we'll subtract 8 minus 4. So 8 minus 4 divided by our x2 is 5 minus 3. That will give us 8 minus 4 is 4, divided by 5 minus 3 is 2. That gives 2. So the gradient m of this equation is 2. For us to find the equation of this line, we have to move to choose a coordinate A, 3, 4, and B, C. Coordinate C, assuming coordinate C, which is actually arbitrary coordinate x, y, and finally we have gradient m, which is 2. So there are 3 things we need here, and therefore, if I say this is y2, x2, y1, x1, what I'll do is to indicate that the gradient, if I have to get it, will be y2 minus y1, as shown up here, divided by x2 minus x1. And in this case, my gradient is 2. So I'll say 2 equals y, 2 is y, and y1 is 4. Everything over x2 is x minus x1 is 3. So this one I'll put 2 over 1. 2 is the same as 2 over 1 as a fraction. Then 1 times that will be 1 into y minus 4 equals to 2 into x minus 3. If I open bracket, I'll get y minus 4 equals to 2x minus 6. I'll collect like terms by bringing 4 the other side of the equations. I'll say y equals to 2x minus 6 plus 4. And that is y equals to 2x minus 2. This is an equation, and this equation I've written this equation in form of y equal to mx plus c. There are 2 ways of writing equations, expressing equations. It could be y equals to mx plus c, where m is the gradient, and c is the y-intercept. Another form of writing equation could be ax plus by equals to c. In this case, this equation here I've written in form of y equal to mx plus c, in which case m is 2 and y is negative 2. When I come here, I can rewrite this equation in the form of ax plus by equals c. And where is a? A is the term in x. That means if I bring it this other side of the equation, it will be negative 2x plus y equals to negative 2. So that means that my a is negative 2, my b is somewhere 1, and my c is also negative 2. That is very important for you to know how to express the final answer in either y equal to mx plus c or ax plus by equals to c. I want us to do the last example together, and the example I'm going to give here, let's say we have a coordinate 4, 2, coordinate P, which is 4, 2, and Q, which is 10, negative 1. So we have coordinate 4, 2 and 10, negative 1. I said first, let's get gradient. This time I'll just do it. I'll say negative 1 minus 2. So I'll say negative 1 minus 2. That is change in y. Then 10 minus 4. That is change in x. What I get here is negative 3 divided by 6, which is negative a half. That is my gradient. After getting that gradient, we want to go for coordinate. I'll take coordinate P, which is 4, 2. Arbitrary coordinate x, y. Let me say this coordinate R. And M, we have known M is negative a half. So what I'll do is to quickly give the formula M. Gradient is change in y, which is y minus 2 here. And over change in x, which is x minus 4. So this question here, the value of m here, we have here, it is negative a half. So what I'll do is negative a half here equals to y minus 2 over x minus 4. I start by cross multiplying. I'll just 2 into y minus 2 equals to negative 1 into x minus 4. This is 2y minus 4 equals negative x plus 4. So this one will be 2y equals to negative x plus 4 plus 4. That is 2y equals to negative x plus 8. This is the equation, but we said that we can express this equation in two ways. If we are expressed in terms of y equals to mx plus c, I'll divide everything by 2 here. By 2 divided by 2, so I'll get y equals to negative a half x plus 4. This is an equation in terms of y equal to mx plus c, where m is a half, that is gradient, and y-intercept is 4. If I express in terms of ax plus by equals to c, what I'll do is to bring x here. So when I bring x, it will be x plus 2y equals 8. This is another way of writing this equation. So we can say y equals to negative a half x plus 4, or x plus 2y equals to 8. All these are the same. We have only written those final answers in different ways based on whichever way the examiner will be able to ask you. Thank you, viewers, and I appreciate your humility and your patience when I'm trying to explain these concepts. Do visit our website so that you can find more lessons, more questions, and answers. Thank you.